Card acquiring, different names for it. Some people call it card processing, card acquiring, merchant acquiring. But at the end of the day, it's the ability for retailers, merchants, anybody who takes payments, to take payments by credit card or debit card. And we provide all the facilities. We can work with third parties to provide point of sale equipment or provide our own point of sale equipment to merchants and to retailers to take credit cards and debit cards, as simple as that. There are lots of different ways you can get your site up and running. You can do it through aligning yourself with an association. So it could be you could be part of the trade association, and you could have links from their website to your website. You could maybe work with other advertising agencies that will get your name and your company name up on the likes of Google, and you have to pay for that sometimes. Or if you're very clever, you can arrange for certain words to come up when they're searched. But the important thing is, as I say, to recognise that, to try and be as cute as you can to make sure you get your site in the mind's eye of the people who you want to sell to as best you can. But the great thing about the internet is that it is generally accessible to everybody anyway. There's, it's surprising, but more than 40% of all people over the age of 65 now search on the internet on a regular basis. So there are markets that perhaps you wouldn't have thought about earlier on that come through. The great thing about the product that we offer is that it's accessible or available to all types of merchants of all sizes. Everything from the very smallest person who maybe just has a hobby of selling small parts or golf clubs or something from their garage, right the way up through to the large international merchants, and we can provide facilities for everybody. It comes in three options really. The first one is a very simple option whereby you can have a website and you invite customers to call you on the phone, and you will take the information and you can input it directly into our software. So you don't need a card terminal or anything like that. You can we'll give you the software and you can put the information directly into it. The second one is where we provide a link from your website to the HSBC payment gateway, and so the customer will go online, they'll place an order with you, and when they press the appropriate button, it will move them into the HSBC website and they can input their credit card details in the safe knowledge that it's secure and it's part of HSBC's whole security package. And the third area is, and this is mainly for the larger customers, where they can integrate our own software into their website, right? But it's actually HSBC's payment engine behind the scenes making the payments for them, providing all the security and the fraud management that they need. Security for the internet, and particularly for payments on the internet, is something that's in the press quite a lot at the moment. Everyone will know about the implementation of chip and pin in shops about a year or so ago, and so what we've seen is a fantastic reduction in the amount of fraud in shops, but we have seen an increase in fraud on the internet. And the main reason for that is that a lot of people went into internet trading without their eyes open really. Now, as part of our secure e-payments product, we provide a whole range of security and fraud avoidance measures. Perhaps it's the time to say that we actually won the award this year in the credit card industry for the best security and anti-fraud measure, not just for the internet, for the whole of banking, and that's our secure e-payment product. So anyone taking this up can rest assured that it is state of the art in terms of fraud avoidance. And the main areas that we cover on this are, when you take up our product, you will get access to both Visa and MasterCard security methodologies. So one is called Verified by Visa, the other called MasterCard Secure Code. The great thing about that is that if you're signed up for that, then whether your cardholder uses the security measures in that card or not, you're covered. So even if the customer doesn't use Verified by Visa, you are still secure. So they can't claim that they didn't make that transaction with you, provided you're registered for those security features. So that comes as free with our package. Secondly, we have a fraud monitoring program that comes with the package as well. And we have individuals who will be monitoring transactions and will provide reports to you. You can either have them on a regular basis, We can send them to you upon request, or we can monitor them for you on your behalf and highlight any areas. So if we are tracking transactions on your website and we feel that there's some transactions that we're starting to appear that we think might be a little bit worrying, we will advise you of those, and you can make a decision then whether you go ahead with that transaction or whether you make some further inquiries. And all that comes free with our package. The advantage of being with HSBC allows us to ensure that, first of all, you get the money credited to your account sooner than you would otherwise. And secondly, by integrating the website, the software and the bank account all together, it's much easier for retailers and merchants to reconcile their accounts when they get the invoices through. And also we can provide much more advice through the relationship manager and through the branch to ensure that if we do have some issues or we can identify some concerns around the transactions, we can get them through to you much more readily and more available. You can get in touch with us on our website, hsbc.co.uk/business/card-payments. Call in at your branch and we can provide you with a CD-ROM that provides access to all the information you need, gives a demonstration of how it's all set up, and provides you with further tips and guidance on how to set your website up and how to integrate it with our software.
Well, that was Chris Davies, Head of Product Management, Card Acquiring at HSBC. And you can get further information by visiting the website at www.hsbc.co.uk/business. Well, that's it for this show. Thank you for watching, and I hope you've enjoyed this edition of HSBC Business TV.